Now, not to jump on Toronto, but how about Kadri?
Oh, yeah.
What's he got, 6 goals?
6 goals. He leads the NHL right now in game-winning goals, 3 game-winning goals.
And he plays with an edge. Like look, I'm not saying that he shouldn't have traded him. I wouldn't have traded him. I would have talked to him and said, look, you can't get suspended two years in a row and put us in the hole. I mean, he was ready to settle down. And I know he didn't want to leave Toronto because he comes from Toronto. He's the only guy outside of Gilmore that I kissed. Remember that time in...
Yeah, you kissed him, and I think you had Martin and... Colton Orr.
Colton Orr and the guy that get hit with the puck, the McCabe or something. Remember he get hit in the head, and he was never the same after that. But anyhow, talk about a guy, it looks like he's trying to prove something, is Kadri. Yeah. I mean, he is really something.
Well, the thing is, when we were talking, Dad, you said Toronto made him a checker.
Yeah, they had him on the third line. He was their checker. I mean, here he is leading I've never seen a first round guy treated as bad as he is.
Oh, yeah, he was.
When he went into the training camp
in his rookie
year. Yeah, and he's only 18, I think he was.
Yeah.
He led the team in scoring. He had 3 goals and 6 points, and he was the highest plus. And they said he didn't know how to play in his own end. He was the highest plus.
But not only they say that, they kind of mocked him.
And then they said, I think the one thing, he said, Kadri achieves a
lot of scoring chances.
Yeah, a lot of scoring chances at our end and their end, and I couldn't believe it.
Like for an 18-year-old kid to hear that.
I mean, I don't understand it. They didn't like him from the start. They must have liked him. They drafted him.
And then a thing I think that was really unfair was Wilson said, go back to junior and dominate junior, then we'll see what happens. But, you go back to junior. I mean, like that. I think
Nobody dominates.
Nobody dominates
very
junior,
few.
except for McDavid or anything like that. Yeah. And I think that shows that Wilson didn't know about CHL. He's an American, right? Doesn't know what was going on. And another thing, too, that I think that because the Leafs were so soft, and they didn't hit, he felt like he had to do that.
Yeah.
And you look at Colorado, like the end of the one game, Landeskog, the captain, and McKinnon dropped the gloves and were getting into a fight. So
and their number 1 star.
So he doesn't feel like he has to do that stuff.
No, and I still think he's a good hockey player. I thought he was a good hockey player when he was 18 years old, and he played under Dale Hunter. So he's got to be pretty good. And if you lost to Dale Hunter, you know how to play the game. And he was the highest plus of the team, and they said he wasn't good in his own end. Figure that one out.
No, they didn't treat him very
good. It's easy to pick on the Leafs right now, but seeing we're on the Leafs right now, they have to get tougher, and Clifford can't do it all by himself. They got Clifford. They should have 2 more guys like him.
But Clifford didn't even play in the playoffs. He barely played.
Well, he played the one game. He had 1 great hit.
He had 1 hit, but he didn't play many shifts after that.
Well, how can you? The other guys are playing. Anyhow, not to get on the Leafs. And that's my story of Montreal. And I keep going off on tangents and everything.